Alright, so what I'm going to do is... Hold on a second. What I'm going to do here is just... I'm playing around with some of the different things you get when leveling up. Some of the different, what are they called? Feats or whatever? So this particular time, because I've got the game saved right before I leveled up to level 4, this particular time I took the Druid. I picked up basically Druid abilities. So I actually have, Thunder Wave, which comes from the Druid. I also picked up a couple cantrips from the Druid. Those cantrips are... I don't see them now for some reason. I thought they were there. Yeah, well, they're here, but they weren't in that other window. I'm not sure. Yeah, class actions, weapon actions. Anyways, you can see I picked up this cantrip poison spray, and I also picked up this one, produce flame, which is kind of an interesting cantrip, I think. It's an action, and it creates a flickering flame, which you can actually, I think, throw at people. Not sure how it works. So, flickering flame sheds light around the creature. That's something that's... I don't know. It's just interesting. I don't really know if it's something you'd really want to use. Can't right-click it off, unfortunately. But anyways, just... And then I also picked up poison spray. But here it says, if you read the tooltip, flickering flame appears in your hand. It sheds bright light in 9-meter radius and deals 1 to 8 fire damage when thrown. Throwing the flame immediately after you conjure it does not cost an action. Extinguishing or throwing it on subsequent turns causes an action. So we will be able to throw it. So I'm assuming it's going to appear somewhere. Maybe you would just click it again to throw it? No, we already have the flame. Maybe throw? Yeah, I'm not really sure. What does it do? Why would I throw my shield? I don't know. I don't even know. No. Oh, here it is. Produce flame hurl. So it's actually another... And it shows up in a different bar, which is interesting. So let's go back to custom. And I can't move it though. But can I keybind these? I'm trying to get to a point where we can keybind some of this stuff, so we're not always going around clicking stuff, because clicking is just slow. And these combat takes as long enough as it is, so if we can do stuff to speed it up, that would be really, really Here's throw. So let's say we put throw down here, right? We'll just put it, doesn't really matter where we put it. Let's put it above here. So right now it's 8. But let's say we want to do throw as like, I don't know, let's try mouse button 5. Then we go options, key binding. Right now it's 8, so we're gonna say mouse button X2. Y. Now, okay, it's not working. So apparently, even though it let me keybind mouse button 5, it's not doing anything in the game, which is weird. Keybinds are weird in this game. Okay, so mouse X2 didn't seem to work. How about mouse X1? I'm going to assume that mouse X1 doesn't work either, but when it comes to key bindings, you never know, so let's give it a go. Yeah, mouse, that doesn't work either. Alright, let's try... let's see. Let's try... Let's just try Shift 4. Okay, that that doesn't seem to be working. I'm not sure what's going on with that. That's really bizarre. Let's get rid of that keybind because it seems to be conflicting with something else. So we're going to say clear. And they got numpad 8, so we could try numpad 8. Let's try that. It's not exactly something you want to normally use. Okay, so that definitely works. That's what it should look like when we're going to throw it. So, now that we know what it looks like, we're going to try a really bizarre keybind now, which I know is not going to work. We're going to try it anyway. We're going to try shift mouse wheel forward. Okay, shift mouse wheel up. This would be super cool if this works. Okay. And it definitely... It doesn't work because the shift key seems to have some sort of functionality in it. I don't know what shift key does, but it seems to start moving my cursor around. Well, I mean, I guess, is that how we normally move? Yeah, that's just for when you move. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's you hold down shift and then you can, I guess, tell where you're gonna move. So yeah, so we don't want to really... What if we got rid of that? I hate to ruin it. So shift, middle mouse. That actually works, by the way, but that's because it's an instant. It's a one-click thing. It's not like a hold down. So shift, if you're not holding it, that's why shift. That's why I'm having to shift and hit the button twice to do other stuff. So shift key as a modifier doesn't work really well in this game unless we unbind shift, which is being bound to something. Hold on a second, I gotta find it. Short rest is key bound. I don't care about this. I don't know. We'll leave that for now. Shift C is the one. Toggle group hide. Toggle input mode. Control Shift Q. That's got a weird keybind. Toggle weapon set is F. That's okay. That's fine. I don't mind that. Space and turns. Character panels B. I'm not sure what that is. Doesn't
have to keep going.
If I hit B, nothing happens. So, and I've changed. I don't know why you can see the camera controls about. So that's my delete key, which brings up, like in most MMOs, I use the delete key to bring up my character panel because usually delete's not keybound to anything else except for the one thing that delete is sometimes keybound to is camera controls, which is the case here because we can see the camera moving. So if we look here somewhere, we're going to see delete here somewhere right here. So We want to clear this. We actually want to clear all these. Clear. These secondary keybinds are just terrible. You don't want any of these things, right? Camera zoom in. Get rid of this stuff. Oh no, these are okay. These are probably actually. Let's get rid of these for now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back to 8, and we're going to say mouse wheel up. Why? Mouse is currently assigned to key rotate item right. So cancel. Key rotate item right. What the hell is that? So apparently if you're placing items, you can rotate them. I'm assuming it's like a placement mode. I don't see key rotate item. Camera. Center camera. Context menu. Rotate item. There it is. Rotate item left. I don't know what these are. I don't know what rotate. I mean, what are we rotating? So I don't really know what these are. Rotate item left, rotate right. I mean, I have no idea. I've never had to rotate an item. Let's see if we can find it on the wiki. There's no more information though, it's just flat, blah, 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 blah. Same thing. Is this Baldur's Gate? No, I don't think so. That's something else. That's possibly, you know, it's possibly what it is. It's like rotating. What did I change? No. Let's just apply what we have. It's possible that you can rotate. I don't know if we can. Let's see if we can do this. Like if there's like a chair or something, you might be able to rotate it. Let's take this and throw it here. Okay, now if I mouse wheel up, mouse wheel down, it's not rotating it. I don't see anything that's really rotating that.
Better be cautious.
I don't know. I don't see anything. Rotate item. This guy actually, I've tried to decorate the camp and can't seem to find a way to change the positions of items without just picking them up. Okay, so rotations probably could just be cosmetic, right? So I think we need to come up with a different way to rotate items. So rotate item, let's just say, we're going to say numpad 7 is left. It's currently assigned to key select slot, that's fine. Don't need to assign to that. And then rotate item, we're just going to... Actually, you know what? I got a better one. We'll just use the arrow keys. Alright, it's currently assigned to sheath, unsheath weapon. Okay. Alright, never mind. We'll go back to what we were going to use. Okay, apply. I say yes. And then let's make sure that that's not key bound to the other things, which I don't think it is here. Numpad. Let's get rid of these numpad ones. Where? In general, I don't typically like to have secondary keybinds for anything because they just conflict with stuff. Here, we just don't need them. Cancel action. Actually, oh, this one right. I kind of like the right mouse, but actually, I like that for cancel action. So I'll leave that one up. Skip dialogue, right mouse. That's fine. Although space does it, so that's fine. Split item toggle, left shift, right shift. Okay. Left shift. Okay, fly. Now we should be able to use mouse wheel up for certain things. So now let's go back to 8 and say mouse wheel up. And it shouldn't complain. It's not key bound to anything. Now back in the game, mouse wheel up, and it doesn't work. But also, it's no longer available. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, that's going to cause a problem. Did you guys notice what happened? The spell expired, and the keybind, the actual ability, once the spell expired, disappeared off my custom bar. Let's see if it reappears when we cast the spell. And it does not. So this keybind is not going to work. See, like I had it. It's kind of weird that it'll let you move this. At least, well, it won't let you move it. It'll let you drag it off of here.
One day I'll catch a break.
Okay, no, that's why we went down the stairs. Now, commence battle. Now we figured out. Now we figured out how I moved forward that one time. There's actually like a stair, you know, like things in the wall that allow you to climb down, which I didn't realize that. One time I actually moved forward. I'm like, why am I moving forward? It's because I clicked on that stupid thing. Oh, that sucks. I didn't want to go into combat, so now I have to reload the whole thing. But it looks like it wasn't going to work. It looked like mouse wheel didn't work, which is interesting. Because keybind did work when I bound it to just like a number. Just, you know, but... So let's try this again. So now we're going to have to, unfortunately, do this all over again. We're going to go down to feet, and we're going to pick Druid. So we're going to pick Druid, Magic Initiate Druid. We're going to customize, and we're going to take Light, this, and we're going to customize our spells here. We're going to grab the Wave. Okay, done. And then we're going to, I think that's it, right? Customize, we can't really do anything about that yet. Alright, so now we have way too many spells, and it can never use this. Is there any way I could tell my character? This is one thing I really hate about this game, is like left clicking just, like I'm just trying to drag something off my hotbar and it's moving my character. Watch this. See that? I can't even drag something off without my character wanting to move. What's that all about? Is there any way you can lock character movement? I guess you have to drag it onto your character so that you don't move. See, if I go this, it's moving the character. So you gotta be really careful when you're dragging stuff off your bar that you don't want. So... And I screwed up and didn't select my healing ability, but that's fine. Because what we're doing right now is we're just testing our keybinds. It is multiplayer, yeah. It is multiplayer, and it's super fun multiplayer. But yeah, it's totally multiplayer. So all you have to do is when you start the game, you can start a multiplayer game. Or actually, you don't have to do that. What you can do, what I do when I want to play multiplayer, because I don't have the Steam overlay turned on in Steam, because this is a Steam game, I just open up my friends list, right? I go to my friends list, view friends list, and then I just go to somebody, and I say right click, and I say invite to game, and this will basically invite them, and they should get a notification in Steam that says, hey, someone's inviting you, and you just accept. Anyways, but if you have the Steam overlay, you can just do whatever shortcut you do to bring up your Steam overlay, and I think that's another way you can do it. But anyways, yeah, it's multiplayer. You can have groups up to 4 people, so you can have up to 4 people playing together. All right, so we got rid of that ability. So what we were trying to do here is we're trying to look at our custom, right? We've got our custom thing here. I don't know why Shield of Faith is here, but we're going to go ahead and cast... take the spell. Okay. We're going to cast the spell. Okay, and then we're going to drag down. So once we cast this spell, it brings up this interesting extra bar here. Because you have a reactive... This is like a reactive cantrip. Okay, so by casting the spell, then you have an option to throw the flame that we've summoned that's sitting in my hand right now. We have the option to throw that flame. I wanted to keybind this to a keybind, but it's not a good idea, really. So when I mouse wheel up, you see it doesn't work. But if I go into the keybind, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird that it doesn't work, but that's the way keybindings are. Keybindings are one of the most annoying things in video games for me. Because it's rare that they all work the way you want them to work. You know what I mean? Like every game you play, that sometimes the mouse wheel up works and you can keybind mouse buttons. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can keybind shift modifiers. Sometimes you can't. A game like World of Warcraft is one of the best games because it allows you to pretty much keybind anything. But you can see here we can keybind mouse wheel up, but it doesn't do anything. Mouse scroll up doesn't work, but mouse scroll up is actually used for rotate item, which apparently it does work for. So I'm assuming because that was the default keybind. So mouse wheel up doesn't work, but let's try something else. We're going to go back and we're just going to say 8, right? Bye. And now if I hit 8, you can see that it's going to allow me to produce flame hurl and throw the flame out of my hand at somebody. So interesting, once again, that works with the number 8 key in the keybind, but not the mouse wheel up, which is, again, keybinds so annoying in video games. I don't understand why they don't allow keybinds to work. You know, why do some games set it up such that keybinds work and some games don't? Always a kind of an infuriating point for me. All right, so that doesn't work. So we're going to try a different keybind. Let's try... So we're going to try a modifier. We're going to try... I already tried, like, the mouse buttons. The mouse buttons don't work either. Mouse button 5 doesn't work. Mouse button 4 doesn't work. So... I don't know. Let's try... Shifty. It works, but I have to hit it like... I have to, like, hit the button, like... like, I have to hit the keybind more than once. See, Shift E? If I hit Shift E, nothing happens. So... And I think it's because if you hold down Shift to move, like, if you want to move, like, to a certain location, like, if I want to move... If I want to, like, move the cursor around and kind of set a path that I want to walk to, you hold down the Shift key. And I think because of that, it affects all the Shift key modifiers. So to use a Shift key modifier, you have to execute the keybind twice. So since this is Shift E, we just really quick hold down the Shift key and tap the E twice, boom boom, and it works. So that's something you need to know when you're keybinding Shift modifiers in this game. Just boom boom, you just have to tap it twice. Right there, it didn't actually work. But yeah, just make sure you're keeping the Shift key down the entire time that you press the E key twice. So Shift key down, E, boom. But again, once this spell expires, this spell icon is going to disappear off my bar here, so then it won't even be available. So this is kind of something that's kind of hard to keybind. So the other thing we want to look for is, can we keybind this hotbar, this bar that appears? Because this bar is going to disappear. Once this spell fades, this little bar here will completely disappear. So is there some sort of option to keybind cantrip, like a cantrip hotbar? So we're going to look for that. And I'm going to guess there isn't, because it just wouldn't surprise me. And yeah, I don't see anything that lets you do that. don't see anything that lets you do that. So just it's always surprising to me that a game that spends so much time into a game, years and years and years, can't do something as simple as just make sure that certain keybinds work correctly. Always surprises me. Okay, so our arrow keys are basically moving the camera around. Now, this doesn't work. Well, it does work. It does work when you're in combat. So I have my keyboard set up to like Q strafes left, but actually by default, I think Q is rotate left or something. Actually, my rotate keys aren't even right. I don't think I ever use them though. I don't think I ever rotate my camera because I use my mouse. So we can actually probably recover those keybinds, which is the A and D keybinds. Let's just clear this and clear this because I don't think I ever use those. And so A and D can then be, if we wanted to, we could actually make A and D be our attack abilities, and we could go into custom here, and we could say that A is attack and D is range, right? So I could go back to here, or actually, sorry, back to custom, K, and we could say that that's going to be like, we don't want to use the icons for this though because of the way it works, but we could say A is that, and if we wanted, we could say D is, you know, is that, and we just go back in here, keybinds, and we can say cancel. And slot. It's weird how it goes slot 1, 10, 11, 12, then 2. Again, not sure why you would do that. Why would you, I mean, again, simple things. Like for a game that's as good as this game, it's simple things that always blow my mind. I call this the game polish, you know? So you go to the keybinds, you see slot 1. You wouldn't assume that the next thing down would be slot 2, but it's slot 10. Slot 1, 10, 11, 12, 2. It's just, you know, it's just like, what? You know? I mean, come on. It's simple stuff. Now you can see that D is my arrow. And if I hit A, it's switching to my main attack. So now we can go back and forth between main attack and our arrow using the A and D keys, because I don't need to rotate with A and D, because I can just hold down middle mouse click to do that. So that's pretty cool. Other keys I would, you know, like normally like, they're using Z for jump and X for throw. Personally, I'm not really a fan of X for throw, but whatever, that's what it is. C is sneak. And then, so we've already used Z, C, and X, which are really common. And they've already got F, which is, I think, she, the weapon or something. Here. Zoom in here. F is switching. It's actually toggling weapons. So that's basically it's basically switching between my weapon sets. Which, again, I don't know. I mean, you could just go down here and click the button. You know, so would you rather have to click the buttons here, or would you rather use F as a keybind? I'd almost rather use F as a keybind for like a certain spell that I always have that I really like for example something like Guiding Bolt, which I know I'm probably on as a cleric. I'm probably always going to use Guiding Bolt because Guiding Bolt does pretty good damage. Plus it debuffs the target, calls forth a beam of light that grants advantage on the next attack roll against the target, and it lasts 2 turns. So if you hit a target, it does damage. Plus for the next 2 turns, you have advantage on your attack roll, so you're more likely to hit. So you could put something like that over here and put that on the F key, as opposed to toggling. Anyways, there's a lot of stuff you can do trying to set up the UI in this game to make it better, because I think the default setup's pretty bad. Well, really the default setup just lends itself to like you having to click, and the combat in this game takes a long time anyway. The turn-based combat's very slow, so adding on top of that, you moving the mouse around, clicking everything, just makes it that much slower, which is not good. So. Let's go here. The game comes out in 8, 9, 10, 11 days. The game is released in 11 days. Yeah, hey Christian. Yeah, I listen to Skyrim music a lot when I play any kind of game. So we've got the level up here, but you can see we've got all these bars and actions, and we don't really need dash, and dash is also dash and disengage are stuff that you use quite a bit too. So I would prefer probably to get these off of here. You know, and you even got improvised melee weapon, which is pick up an item or creature and use it to make an attack. So that's interesting. Then we can go into our custom here, and I would say that now we got to find dash though. Where did it go? Just like. So is it common? I dragged them off of there, but now I don't know where they went. There's got to be some button that has a no. That's so weird. Detailed view. Huh. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. now, now I can't do. What I had disengage there. What was the other skill I had? I had disengage and sprint. That's what it was, like sprint. But I don't know how to add it back to the game. I don't know how to add it back. I'm gonna have to Google it. Baldur's Gate 3. How do you add disengage back to bar? I don't know. Look, I can't jump. How do you get the icons back? Because once you drag them off, how do you get them back? Try pressing chaos icon brings up spells and actions. You can do it in combat, but there's a big bug. Or clicking the icons makes you no. K doesn't work because I don't see him. I don't see him. Unless it's common actions. Here it is. Okay. So one of the reasons I didn't see it is because I had my view toggled, and when you have this view toggled, oh, it was there all along. I swear I did not see common actions. Huh, weird. Alright, so back to what we were trying to do, which is custom, right? And then you can do disengage. Okay, disengage. And what was the other one? Speed or something. Okay. And you can keybind these things to something, you know, whatever you want. The goal is to try to recuperate some of the space too here, because this is just awful. And it'd be nice to get everything keybound, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that in this game. The way it's set up, it'd be very, very difficult. I think you're just going to be able to keybind like your favorite things. Okay, so here we need to keybind. I don't even know what these are. You get plus, like, we get minus and equal sign, right? So do we even see? I don't even see minus and equals on here. Here's minus. So slot 11 and equals is 12. So we need like slot, is there a slot 13? See, there isn't. So it looks like up to slot 12. Select character okay. So it looks like up to 12. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No idea. Oh, it just goes straight across. So it's 1, 2, 3. All right, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So these 12 you can keybind. And then the rest of them maybe you can't. You know, maybe you can't keybind the rest of these. Which kind of sucks, to be honest. Definitely, you want to keybind dash, I think, because dash I click all the time. Disengage I don't use as often, but dash I use quite a bit. So let's set dash. You know what? I'm gonna set dash as numpad 5. Maybe. The problem is with dash, which is one of the things I really dislike about some of the way this game works, is like if I click dash, it doesn't just automatically work. Like I have to click it, then click my character. Like, which makes no sense to me. Because it's not like I can apply dash to somebody else. And it's not like if I don't think you're gonna accidentally, I mean, you know what I mean? Oh, I accidentally hit dash. You know, who cares? Even if you did, who cares? I mean, so yeah, not happy about that. So you have to click it, and then you've got to click your character to dash, which again just seems stupid. Let's see what happens if you click it twice. Does nothing. So to put on a keybind like numpad 5 is kind of shitty, because usually when I use numpad keybinds I use my right hand, which means I gotta take my hand off the mouse. So it's not very good because I gotta take my hand off the mouse to click the keybind, but then I gotta put my hand back on the mouse to move the cursor to my character to click on my character to apply. So that's a shitty keybind. We're gonna have to have a keybind that's really quick and easy to, so maybe something like, you know, I don't know. We don't want to use shift because shift's a shitty. Let's try using some of the control keys as modifiers and see how that works. So what we're going to do is we're going to go options, keybinds, and for 12, for the equal sign there, this one, we're going to say control E. Okay? And now it's control E, and it didn't work. Because control seems to be aiming a ranged attack for some odd reason. And shift seems to be plotting out a navigational path. Alright, so let's find control. Left control. Prepare main attack, left control. Why would we ever need to prepare a main attack? So I don't think we need this, because you can do the same thing just by putting your cursor on something. That's saying, okay, I'm going to attack. So why do you need to hold down the left control key to do it? I'm trying to think of a reason why you would. I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of one really. So left control is going bye-bye. And now we're going to try once again to see if control E and what, and it's the same deal, right? So if I do control E, nothing. Oh wait, it did work. If you do it really fast, it's really finicky. If I do control E really quickly, it doesn't work. And this would definitely work in World of Warcraft because I use Control E keybinds all the time. But here you have to hold it down. So it does work, but you have to hold it down, Control, then press E and hold E down, and then it works. So okay, so that's doable, right? That's doable. All right. But here's another thing: if I hold down Control and then E, if I hold down Control and hit E too quickly, it doesn't work. So if I go Control E, doesn't work. I'm holding down both keybinds right now. Control E doesn't work. Control E doesn't. Okay, that time it did work. So you have to wait a specified amount of time after you hold down the Control before you can hit the E key. Control E works. Control E works. Control E doesn't work. These are the things that would drive me crazy in video games. Like, why? Why does it work that way? Anyways. So yeah, not a keybind I would use because in like a crunch or in a group situation, I wouldn't want to be misclicking keybinds and not having them work correctly. So we're going to go back and we're going to place the Control back for whatever reason. I'm sure there might be a reason to use it that way. And then for the Control E, we're going to change it to something else. I don't know what. I can't think of a good key, really. Maybe, let's try 1. I don't usually use the keybind, just the number 1 for stuff too much, because it's kind of easy to misclick for me, so. But we'll do 1, and you can see 1 works just fine. So we can use 1 for dash, that's fine. Alright. Okay, so what other keybinds? I think, like I said, I think Guiding Bolt would be good on like a number 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to say Guiding Bolt. I'm thinking of spells that I cast most frequently. You know, this one, this one. And this one. And got D here. Now we're going to go 2, Y, 3, apply. Now we've got 2 for guiding, 3 for wounds. Or actually 3 normally for 3 is my healing spell. So let's go ahead and get rid of that one because we're not really going to use that one. Well, we are. I screwed up my prepared spells. That's okay. Let's fix it. Get rid of this one. We're going to grab that one. And that's going to be our heal. And this will be our flame burning hands. Right, burning hands. You can see we can easily switch between some of these things very quickly. Way better than having to click the stupid buttons. Now I don't know why when you go into burning hands it shifts to this. You can upcast to add additional fire damage, which is kind of weird. Yeah, so some of these spells allow you to upcast, which is kind of bizarre. And again, I wouldn't want to have to, like, the thing I don't like about that is if I cancel out of this spell now look what it's done. Well, actually, that time it didn't do it. Okay, it does it that. So there's another bug that I would fix as a developer. If I go into my custom bar here and I start to cast Burning Hands, the keybind, but then in the middle of this cast, I say, you know what, I want to do dash, right? So I'm going to hit my dash keybind, notice what happens. And then I cancel out of dash. Notice what happens. The upcast bar to upcast Burning Hands is still showing. This shouldn't be here. Like, right? This should be gone. I shouldn't have to close it. Even though, you know what I mean? Like, what if there were stuff on this bar I wanted to click? Now I've got to close that window. So that's another what I consider that a bug. You know? I should make a video of all this and just send it to Larian Studios. This is my feedback for your game. Great game. Love this game. Fantastic game. But man, your user interface needs some work. Okay. So keep mines are fine. It's I mean, they're not fine. It's still it's still a hot mess, to be honest. Got 4. I mean, Guiding Light 2 is fine. 3 is our heal. All that's pretty good. Let's try leveling up. Okay. So when we level up, this is where do we want to go down the path of picking. The reason that when you're a cleric, picking the druid initiate is good is because druid abilities also use wisdom as a primary stat, which is the same primary stat you as a cleric use. So your spells are going to have the same benefit of your so-called high intelligence. Wisdom, sorry. My wisdom isn't that high. I think it's only 14. So there is that. And this is just going to give you more spells. But the one thing that I found, and same thing with like Blue, you know, Blue was talking about this as well, is that it's kind of annoying because you only have so many spell slots. So, but some spells you can get, like cantrip stuff, don't require spell slots. They just require a turn, an action. But yeah, so spells can be. It's like even though it's like, oh, I have all these spells. Well, you can only cast so many before you got to do a long rest. So if you're looking at changing your feat here to select something like Druid, you have to go through and say, well, are these spells really that good that I need this? Am I actually going to use this? Is this something I'm going to use every fight? Like Thunderwave, yeah, it's a good spell. It does damage and it hits multiple targets and it pushes them back. But am I going to use that every fight? You know, am I going to use it like at least 1 out of every 3 fights? You know, if you're not, then I probably wouldn't grab it. But a lot of these spells are going to be situational. Like if I go into a certain counter, I know that monsters are going to stack up right on top of me. Like Thunderwave is actually pretty good for this fight with the spider queen, king, whatever it is, because she summons all these little spiders that stack up right in front of you. So this spell would be great. You can just blast all these little spiders. So let's go ahead and take Thunderwave. And then we're going to customize this. And I'm actually going to grab... I like this. This is also a conal attack that hits multiple targets in front of you, which is, again, really good for certain encounters. And then there's the... I actually like this Produce Flame. I think it's kind of an interesting spell. So we're going to grab these 2, Produce Flame and Poison Spray. Although Produce Flame, we'll see. Okay, so we've customized our spells. No, we haven't. Now we got to go in here and customize these. Do we want this? Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, this is fine. Unless we want to get rid of this and grab something like Lesser Restoration. Now we could throw down water, but I don't have a freeze, so I thought that would be really cool to get water with freeze. But to do that, we'd have to go with like a wizard or something, and wizard's intellect based, and my intellect is crappy. My intellect's like 8 or something. So you've got druid, sorcerer. Let's see what sorcerer uses. Sorcerer uses charisma, which my charisma is 9. So yeah, that's not going to be too good. Warlock uses charisma, so once again, not going to work. And wizard uses intelligence, but wizard has the beautiful Ray of Frost, which we could like throw water down, and it's just a fun spell. It's fun to freeze water and watch people fall on their ass. Right, so it makes me laugh every time. All right, so druid. That. Alright, now which spells are we never going to use? We're never going to use that, so let's get rid of it. I don't think I'll ever use Fairy Fire as a level 1 spell. I would use it as a drow magic, so I don't think I need that. Oops. I hate it when I absolutely hate it when I do that. And I haven't figured out how to create a keybind that actually lets me place an item out of my inventory, something like puts me into this mode like this. I would love to have a keybind where I hit the keybind and it automatically pulls out my torch and puts it in placement mode like this. I wish I could do that.
I don't need any attention right now.
Bye-bye, spider.
This calls for careful footwork.
Okay, that spider just bit the dust. And, yeah. Since we killed him so quick, we can't even initiate. Let's go ahead
Light
and...
on my feet.
There's another spider, isn't there, around here? Maybe not. I will tell you one thing that's amazing with this game is that you can go to the menu screen like this during anything. During combat, while you're walking, I mean, no matter what you're doing, you can pull this screen up. And I definitely commend them for doing that because most games don't allow that, and it's something that I really appreciate. We're gonna go with, let's try the Baldur's Gate music. Okay, well that's annoying. So even though we have this bar with these keybinds, if this bar is not currently active, the keybinds don't work. That kind of sucks, right? I mean, why? So like all the keybinds we put on the custom bar don't work unless the custom bar is actually displayed. But interesting.
Softer than a whisper. Should mind my step. What's in here?
I think I've looted all these guys already. Looks like I have.
Anything of use?
She is slow at stealth. She goes very slow when she's stealthy.
Deadlier than ever. Hope your soul is in good hands.
No, cancel that. Shit. I hate when it does that. It's switched to my other weapons, so now I've got to basically do what I just did all over again. That happens all the time too, and I don't know why it does that. You know what? I think that's the wrong spell.
Just out of view.
Yeah, that was the wrong spell. Oh well.
Think you can take me on?
And of course now my...
Best be on my way.
Oh my goodness. Luckily this is just an action, so we're fine.
A good opportunity.
And this is level 1. That's fine.
Oh, hells.
Oh, hells.
There's a friendly looking shadow. On my way.
Oh, hells. Actually, I screwed up. I screwed up there, it's alright. Doesn't know what to do. Where is he? I don't see him. Da-da-da-da. Let's raise some more eggs. Spiders! Spitters! Haha! Can we take on like 15 spiders at once?
Ex textura! Let's get this over with. At the ready.
Oh no! Oh no! I hit the wrong button. I was like, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because they're not gonna go anywhere.
Blood comes easy these days. A good opportunity. Another day, another fight.
Mano y mano. How much damage does it do? 2 to 16. Oh, and I missed a 90% chance. Wow. Wow. And I missed an 81% chance. Jesus.
Breathe deep and move. You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Critical miss. I don't like you. Oh, he's running away. Critical hit. He's just waiting for that. Eventually he's gonna get a critical hit on me. That bastard. Is it poison? Nice. How you like me now? Hey, baby shaman, what's up? How you doing? Got the crazy spider. The spiders.
I feel a breeze. I wonder what's down there.
So, I'm shooting arrows at this dwarf. It's great. So I start creeping round.
How much cheese was involved in that fight? Oh, just
Who took the innkeep's
I mean like cheesy tactics. I don't think there was a lot. I mostly was just shooting them with my dual hand crossbows. It was pretty good mechanics. There wasn't much cheese, not much stealth or anything.
Sing the saucy
Mostly
one
just a
about
straight
the
up fight.
bugbear and the ogre.
My rat sings bird.
Where is he?
It's got wings. Reckon it can fly? Nothing down, your greatness.
Yeah, there wasn't
Something
much
catch your
cheese.
eye.
I'm at the point now at I'm level 4, so I'm pretty strong. You know, like I did use 2 of the really strong healing potions. That was about it. I didn't use any healing spells or anything. But I mean, I've got the real Sparky Sparks wall. I was using my short sword of First Blood. And then, yeah, nothing else too crazy. I have the Helmet of Grit. I don't really, it's kind of like, a lot of these items are great when you're like below 50% health or whatever, but I mean, honestly, I don't get below 50% health that much because I just pop a healing potion usually. So it's kind of not the best. Great sword can swung. He's got basically the same stuff he usually has.
Been a pleasure. Even a bird.
It's got a beak like any other chicken, don't it?
Bird away
Let's
from
just
the
bloody
merchandise.
play. Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got it now, eh?
Need something?
Now she's got some pretty good stuff. Glaive. I'm not proficient with glaives. What is this? Arrow of Darkness. Some of these things, man, those are expensive. 200. It's like a smoke bomb arrow of darkness. Super cool, but super expensive. What are the ones that I bought? Oh. How about a book? Would you like a free book? How about a few more free books? Okay. Attitude 4. It's gonna take a while to get her attitude a little bit higher.
Pleasure.
I killed that poor guy.
Need something? Pleasure.
See, now she's got a scimitar, +1, heavy crossbow, and a longsword, +1, but I'm not proficient with longswords. Now I don't know where to go. So, like, in the game, like, I don't know where to go. Like, let's go to the goblin camp.
So, I'm shooting arrows at this
See if
ball.
there's-
It's
Seen one of them nose up close.
See if there's somewhere to go here that I've not gone before.
Sing the saucy one about
What's over here? There's a good shield up the ladder near the goblin camp.
But it's massive.
Do you know where? Like inside? Like, is it in here? Like, I'm going up the ladder here to this
Don't feel
area
like
here.
messing with it is all.
I'm trying.
Shut it! What kind of coward won't even chase a baby? We playing.
A baby.
Something over there.
Oh. Looks like I spotted something. Okay, it's not a shield, but ooh, Featherfall's not bad. Bloodstone. So not in this area, maybe? Close to where you can teleport, if I can remember. I don't know where that would be.
This thing, it looks right big. Is it even a boat?
Like any other chicken, don't it? Let's just bloody play.
How was that rotate? Wasn't there control? No, so rotate. Oh yeah, that's it. It's not doing it.
It's got wings. Reckon it can fly?
So the rotate's not working.
Dragons is fat and they fly fine.
What was I using for rotate? What's the default for rotate? It was... Oh, it was A and D. That's what it was. Keybinds in this game are so wonky. They're so whack. Right, so this used to be... Where is it?
But it's massive.
This rotate item left used to be A, right?
Still just a bit. It don't feel right messing with it at all.
Oh, shut it!
Oh, so it works when you when you're dragging it. Okay, cool.
See what about the bugbear and
Okay.
the
Okay, that's fine. And then the keybind I changed it to works. It's just a little weird. So
I don't fancy chasing this thing. It looks right peeved.
so basically that. Just,
Has it even a bug?
It's got a beat like
Once
a
you start
young
moving
chicken,
it.
don't it?
yeah.
Just bloody play.
Okay. I don't know when you say teleport. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Teleport where? And there's lots of places. I can't teleport anywhere. Oh, you mean, or do you mean Hearth too? You mean like the beginning of the camp, like when you,
wings.
you mean like when you go to Goblin camp like this? Okay, I think that's what you mean. I don't. When I think that, I think I've played World of Warcraft too much. I think Hearth or like fast travel. I don't think teleport. So maybe if that's what you meant, then I would consider that fast travel. So if it's there, then it would be up here probably. Maybe. Is there a way? Whoa! What are you doing to me? It's getting wonky. Is there a way you can climb up?
So, I'm shooting arrows at this dwarf. It's great. So I start creeping round.
Yeah.
And I run up to the guy and think, try healing
Too
this.
high. Too high.
You kill him? Nah, he captured him, right?
Could have killed him. Easy. I figured I'd give him to the
I'm gonna
dragon.
take a bite of my
Keep the absolute happy.
sandwich here and contemplate this location.
Then he turns.
All right.
Must have read my mind, you know.
But what's
Then
up
he
there?
lifts up this place with his
We
other
just have
arm.
to figure out how to get up there.
Here follow great glory. Excellent word.
Okay, here we go. If we go up here, jump to here, and then jump to here, maybe jump across.
So, I'm shooting arrows at this dwarf. It's
I don't think so, but
great.
let's give it a go.
Booyah.
So I start creeping round.
So I got a long ways to go to get to level 5.
Yeah.
And I run up to the guy and think, try healing this. Excellent word.
You kill him?
Take a trophy. Cut
Wait a minute.
his ear.
Nah, he captured him,
Apparently I
right?
can't jump very high.
Could have killed him. Easy. I figured I'd give him to the dragon.
I'll have you
Keep the
back
absolute
from
happy.
a keen's rest. Still just a bit.
I'm looking.
Then he turns.
There's ladders around, but
Must have read my mind, you know.
none of them seem to
Playing or what?
give us access.
Then he lifts up this mace with his other arm.
word.
Great glory! The bard tastes better than he sings. Be you beguiling?
Or be you beheaded? Humans wrecking me head.
I'm shooting out for this dwarf. It's
Don't this stupid human know any good goblin war songs?
I don't fancy chasing this thing. This is
Yeah.
making my head hurt.
Here you go. Well, here, if you go across this, right? So if we get over here somehow, which I'm not sure how we get over there.
Could have killed him. Easy.
There is a way up this ladder, though.
This ugly bastard is the first human I ever killed!
Should take a trophy. Cut off his ear.
I'm talented.
Is there a way to get through, like, when you're rolling the dice, there's got to be a way to clear through that screen
You've
faster.
seen one of them nose up close.
There's got to be a way, right?
Proper scary.
And no, at my brother. Swallowed him whole.
Puke stink.
Yeah. Yeah. They're
And I
awesome.
run up to the guy and think, try healing this.
That's curious.
There's a trap there. I'm running out of thieves' tools. Oh, is that? There you go, baby. Glowing shield. Once per short rest, if you are below 50% points and take damage, you gain 8 temporary hit points. Once per short rest. But it's only armor class 2, unfortunately. Still, though, good shield. Not a bad shield. Maybe that's the one you were talking about.
You stop digging again,
You
and I'll
prick's got
bleed
some
you
nerve.
dry!
Clean up this mess. Near time. up for discussion.
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. What luck. Look here, Hoon. I seek fresh eyes. Care to lend yours to a weary mason? Ease your suspicions. I've got no mind for slaving. But these learned eyes reach their limits, and so I must humbly request yours. The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I'm... Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
Shit. Oh, got lucky. I got lucky. Got lucky.
Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grimforge.
And you have been thorough? Sulfur. Of course! The rocks have been altered by hellfire! Alas, you've left me with more questions than answers. My survey continues. Well, let's see what you've got.
And shoot a green arrow that covers the target on the ground with acid. Deal 4 die 4 acid damage immediately and 2 die 4 acid damage at the end of the target's turn. That sounds pretty powerful. Is it AoE though? Delayed. Shoot a green arrow that covers the target area. So expensive though. It's a pretty cool spell, but it's 207.
That's all then.
All right. Anything of use? can't keep me out.
Light crossbow, magical. 5 to 12. Too bad I can't. I don't know if I can.
I know this design. Shah's faithful wield crossbows like these.
Interesting. I know that design.
Something good here, I hope.
What brought it down, you think?
Wake of some sort, perhaps? Just a theory.
Some theory. Half these things are still standing.
Sometimes you think they do this on purpose just to see if you'll check every single back or left set on the off chance that like one of these has something in it of great value. See, this takes 2 hands though, unfortunately. 5 to 12 damage. It's still not gonna do as much damage as my dual wielding hand crossbows. Chasm Creeper. Long ways down.
The boat beckons you aboard.
Okay, with the camera. What's up, man? How you been? Haven't seen you in a while.
What's that?
Great club +1. Nice fire arrow. Man, these guys got lots of goodies.
Bet that'll fit in my pack.
Half-eaten apple spoiled tart. Nice. Okay, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing to me?
The wall is riddled with holes. A suffocating stench of long rotten meat wafts out. You recognize the odor. The foul scent of carrion crawlers, centipede-like aberrations that feast on the dead. At one time, these caverns must have been their banquet hall. The creatures are either long gone or waiting patiently in the darkness. The passage narrows and bends, becoming impassable before you're even elbow deep.
Interesting.
A bone. Dry and brittle. Nothing but rocks.
Wow, what is this?
I don't want to know what that is.
Shit.
All right. Time to skulk about. this drow's body is crushed. Must have fallen from pretty high up. Glad that caught my eye. Mirror mushrooms. Step on the wrong one and plummet to your death.
Great.
Think I found something. Might be useful. Nothing but dirt.
Well, I went to Grim, what's it called? Grim something? And then I just climbed up to this area. Apparently we found a cinematic that they haven't put into the game yet, maybe, I don't know. Not sure what that meant. Yeah, so I am really close to... I went to Underdark Grimforge, and then from Grimforge, I climbed up to this kind of area up in the air a little bit. And, yeah, that's where I am.
Time to press ahead.
Oh, I see what happened. There we go. Looks like we made our way to the arcane tower, but from a different direction than how I came here before.
Wish I had a bag of holding. What's in here?
I don't think I have a
A
lockpick.
couple
Do I?
turns should do it.
That's my last one. Oh, I didn't get it. Nope. Silver ingot. Nice. Skybreaker. Oh, I can actually use this. Uncommon magic weapon. A light hammer. 3 to 6 damage. You can throw it though? Skybreaker. I don't see throw. There's just too many skills. Too many skills and stuff going on in this game, which is not a bad thing. I just wish there was a better way to organize the hotbar, because it's really a mess. Okay, why is egg way no longer keybound? That's a concern. That happened? It is. Oh, it's on the wrong thing. My bad. It's because they love to put their things in the wrong spot. Gotta love it. Chest. Well, yeah, you missed the video earlier where I kind of went through a bunch of stuff in this game that really needs to be corrected. One thing, like, for example, check this out. So, if we go here and let's say we keybind this ability here, right? So now I cast the Produce Flame. Now I pretend like I'm going to throw my Produce Flame, but then I change my mind and say, you know what, I don't want to throw my Produce Flame. Instead, I want to do something like this. Actually, that wasn't it. It was a different spell. I think it was, which one was it? It was a different spell. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. So let's say I want to do like Burning Hands, right? But then I changed to something else. Like, let's try. See, it worked that time, but before it wasn't working at all. Why is my keybind not there, man? I mean, the keybinds keep magically like disappearing, and I don't know what's going on with that. Where's dash or hyphen or right shift, escape, escape, space, escape. So 9, right, Shift Z short rest, left Alt. Okay, so it's up here, minus. Okay, there we go. So what I was able to do before, but for some reason it's not doing it now, is if I said I wanted to do this spell, then I want to change to dash. See, there's a glitch. It is bindable, I just bound it. That's not true. I just bound it. Look. See, I just bound dash. I can dash right now. But what's interesting is it glitches out the window. So right, like, so here I use Burning Hands, which is keybound to 4. I have dash keybound to 1. Burning Hands has the ability to basically change the strength of it. But let's say I change my mind and say, oh, I don't want to do Burning Hands, and now I use my keybind for dash. It changes to dash, but this bar is still up, so that they need to fix that. That's a bug, in my opinion. In my opinion, that's a bug. And the other thing is, like, another thing that with the keybinds that are wonky is if you go into the keybinds here and you say rotate camera, or what is it? Hold on a second. Let's say camera zoom in is mouse scroll up, right? So camera zoom in is mouse scroll up. All right, so I mouse scroll up and my camera zooms in, right? Oh, is it too solid? Yeah. So I mouse scroll in and it works, right? Okay, cool. Mouse wheel can be keybound because we're doing it right now. We're mouse wheeling in and it's zooming the camera in. Then I go back to keybinds. I say, you know what? I don't want to use mouse scroll up to do that. I'm going to say unbind, clear, apply, right? Now I'm going to use mouse wheel up to do something like dash, right? Mouse wheel up. It's not keybound to anything else. We go back down. You can say wheel. This is mouse wheel up. Now I do mouse wheel up. Doesn't do anything. The mouse wheel back still works. Mouse wheel up should trigger dash, but it doesn't. Another thing that's interesting is if I go back and I say, oh, I want to keybind. Let's say I want to do. Let's say instead of mouse scroll up, because that doesn't work. Let's say I just want to do something like mouse button 5, which in here it shows up as mouse X2, but this is mouse button 5. Now it's pretty rare that mouse button 5 doesn't work as a keybind, right? Right here, X2, mouse button 5 does nothing, doesn't work. So mouse button 5, mouse button 4 don't work. Mouse wheel up, mouse wheel down don't work for most things, but apparently it works for the camera action. So it's like the keybinds in this game are kind of wonky. The other thing too is when you use the Druid ability, Produce Flame, it creates this bar over here, this special bar, which watch now, I've only got 17 seconds before this bar is going to disappear. So it's kind of strange. And you can't keybind this either. You can't keybind this bar. At least I haven't found out how, right? So if you watch, we have 15 seconds and it's going to disappear. Actually, that's more than 15 seconds, isn't it? It's like each second feels like 3 seconds. That's more than 15 seconds. Like 11, 10, 9, 8. So it's like 3 seconds. That's like 30 seconds, right? For Rangers Hunters, Mark? So yeah, you mentioned that before, Blue. You're the one who told me before that like Rangers, like certain abilities create like a special like kind of bar. But what's interesting too is you see I've got this over here. I've got Produce Flame Hurl, which is a conditional ability that's only available when Produce Flame is active, which it is now. It's only going to be active for another 18 seconds. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. No, actually it's longer than that. 8. Maybe it's 4 seconds. 7. Yeah, I don't know, man. So, wait for it. We got about 10 seconds left. It says 3, but it's not 3. I don't know what that is. It's not 3 seconds. It's like 10 seconds. And this bar should disappear. And there, bar disappears. But notice what else happened. The spell icon for the Hurl Flame that I had right here just also disappeared. So unfortunately, I can't permanently keybind the extra effect from Produce Flame to my hotbar because the ability disappears once the spell disappears. So I'd have to actually add it to my hotbar every single time I cast the spell, right?
What to do?
I gotta go back in, grab it, drag it down. And now, actually it fell off for some reason. Drag it down. Okay? Shift E. And you can throw. Yeah, see, look, now I can throw it. Yeah, but to me, keybinds like that, when you throw keybinds on a hotbar, they don't. Some games they don't disappear. Like even World of Warcraft, if you throw like, sometimes it disappears, sometimes it does. It should disappear. I agree with you. It should, but in this particular instance, it's not like you don't know the spell anymore. It's like you just don't have it in effect. So in this particular instance, it shouldn't disappear because you know that spell. It's not like you don't know it. Like if you are a mage and you know like Ice Lance, and you drag Ice Lance to your hotbar, you know Ice Lance. But then you go to the mage trainer and you respec into fire and you no longer learn Ice Lance. Guess what? Ice Lance will disappear off your hotbar. That's because you don't know the spell. It's not that I don't know Produce Flame Hurl. It's just conditional, right? It's conditional. It should still be here. Like if I was the game developer who made this game, I would never remove that from the bar because it's just conditional. It's not like you don't know it. You do know it. It's just conditional on a certain thing. You know what I mean? So those are a couple things I don't really, you know what I mean? Well, I don't mind it because you don't even have that spell anymore. And WoW, it's like you don't have the spell. You can't cast Ice Lance. You don't even have Ice Lance. But in this case, you do have you can use this. It's just conditional on the fact that you've cast this first. So there's just a little bit of wonky. And then the other thing is you can only keybind, you can't keybind these other ones as far as I can tell, unless somebody else knows how to do it. My head's starting to hurt. I think it's this headset's too heavy. So like if you go into key bindings, you can only keybind the hotbar 1 through 10, right? Or 1 through, sorry. You can only keybind, where here. You can only keybind slots 1 through 12. Once you get out of slots 1 through 12, I don't see any way to keybind any of the other slots. You know what I mean? I need, no, this is the same headset. I actually figured out the other headset. There was something wrong with the other headset, remember? It's just this headset's always been kind of heavy. Well, if you if you respec, right? Once you reset your, you know what I mean? Once you reset your talents, it considers you not spec'd into anything. In World of Warcraft, if you go to a trainer and say I'm respecing, and you respec, you don't know any talents. You know what I mean? You don't know anything. It's just a blank slate. So, unless I'm misunderstanding you, but the other thing I don't like I said, you only can keybind slots 1 through 12. And the other thing I really think is just completely stupid, and Blue, you've seen this already, but you're going into your key bindings here and you've got slot 1A. You just, your brain thinks that this next thing down is going to be slot 2, but it isn't, it's slot 10. And what the fuck? Slot 1, slot 10, slot 11, slot 12, slot 2. It's just like, these are just basic, simple things. So, this game is a great game. Amazing game, but just some of these simple things are like polish. Remember, plus we have to keep in mind, this is early access, the client I'm running. So maybe all this stuff's fixed in the retail version of the game, I don't know. If it is, I'll be overjoyed. And the other thing and I think somebody said earlier, I don't know, maybe if it was you, Shaman, but just the fact that the UI is way too big. Like this interface, and like even the mini-map is too big. Like the mini-map's too big, the bar down here is just way too big. It's like way too big. Not like a little too big, it's like way too big. You know what I mean? Oh, the game's fantastic. I think it's gonna be game of the year, and I think it should be game of the year. From what I've seen so far, this game is amazing. And coming from me, that's saying a lot because I don't like turn-based isometric games, but I don't consider this an isometric game because I can do this. I don't consider it an isometric game when you can rotate like this. You know what I mean? You know, I can go down here, I can move forward, I can rotate the camera around. I screwed up one of the keybinds, so I can't zoom in right now, but we'll fix that right now. Okay. So, you know, you can zoom in, right? You can move around. Like, this to me is not isometric because I can do this, you know? And I can move while my character, while my character's over there, I can have the character moving at me. So this isn't like your typical isometric game, which is really cool, you know? I, of course, like that because I hate isometric games. Broken machinery. Okay. Alright. Some healing potions. You can always use some of those. Anubis, quit sneezing on my carpet. Oh my god, the cat's got a big booger coming out of her nose. And then she just ate it. Oh, Anubis, you're disgusting. That's so gross. Oh, the cat just sneezed a booger out her nose and she just ate it. Ugh. Anubis, you a gross girl.
Let's see what this does.
Yeah, the game has almost infinite number of like choices, you know. It's crazy how much stuff you have, you know. +1 Arcana, +1 Religion. Okay. The Mage's Friend. Alright, 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 alright. You can rotate things, yeah. I figured that out today. So, like, I changed the keybind for it because, strangely enough, the keybind to rotate things was AD on my game, and I got rid of those keybinds because I wanted to use those for my main attacks. So A for me is main hand attack, and D is ranged attack. And I changed those keybinds to be numpad 7 and numpad 9. So, like, if I grab a chair here, you grab an item, and once you start to move it, then you hit the rotation. Like, for me, it's numpad 7 or numpad 9 to rotate left and right. So we can move this chair here, rotate it, and say, alright. Just kind of screwed it up. There we go. Just hold the key down, we'll rotate it. There you go. Pretty cool. This game would be really cool if it had housing. Like, character housing would be super cool in this game because of the fact that you can move the camera around and because the graphics are so good. Character housing in this game would be a great way for them to generate more revenue, for people to build their own houses in the game, and it'd be kind of cool.
Should get started. I want to have a word.
Come on as you see fit, my lord, my liege. Of course, my love. Don't be afraid, sweet girl. What can I do? Say, would you like a hug? Come here for just a moment.
It's gonna crush me. Ah, don't crush me!
His arms are too tight and too low for a comfortable hug, as if he's meant to be embracing someone slightly shorter.
Remember, you are loved, Little, so much. You're doing great, and everyone will be so proud of you. As I already am.
hell is this?
Maya! Osvio!
It's like a magical suit of armor. This area is really cool. You want me to F5 the gate before before I'll hit F5 before she crushes me to death? Oh, there's actually a fight? I don't want to fight the robot. Are you kidding me? Fucking machine. Can't reach. Did I already go out of the fight? Okay. I don't know. I talked to him earlier today. I don't remember what I said. It was a while ago. Really?
I sense magic. But where? Wait. Did that just transform?
Doesn't work. Oh. Damn. You can descend even more, really? Which one's descend? Let's hear this. Oh. I didn't know you could descend even more. Cool. There's like socks coming out of it and stuff. Oh, it's raining again outside today. Oh, I didn't know you could keep going down. I've never been down here before.
Out of sight, out of mind. It's watching me. Breathe deep and move.
It's weird when the camera, like, I always talk about how the camera can't go up high enough, but
Something over there.
over where? Yeah, I'm not sure what she saw. A night like my magical properties. Little blue petal. Ooh. Some pretty loft.
Maybe I need more pockets.
I think I do need more pockets. Lots of gems. What can I do with all these gems? I'm hoping that in the now in the retail game you just have, what is this? The retail game you just have like herbalism, right? I hate it when the camera does this when it jumps way up high, which is so funny because I want the ability to lift the camera this high, but then it doesn't let me. But then it does lift it up this high when I don't want it to lift up that high. It's just like, but it just means there's there's another area above us. Wait, no, I have been here before, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Yeah, I can see I already opened up this chest. I have been over here. I have been here before. I remember that chest. Alright, Blue, here it comes, Blue. You know I'm gonna cast it. Really? No, I'm a long ways from level 5. Like, I'm just barely into level 4. I don't even know where to go like now in the game. I don't really know where to go in the game right now. I'm just kind of exploring right now, you know, just running around checking stuff out.
The bard tastes better than he sings. I don't fancy chasing this thing.
Your greatness. Something catch your eye.
Your greatness. Your greatness.
Your greatness. Something catch your eye. Been a pleasure, Your Greatness. Something catch your eye. Been a pleasure, Your Great.
What kind of coward won't even chase a baby? We playing.
Chicken! Chicken! Come!
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
Need something?
How do you not split it? Is that scimitar +1?
Pleasure.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
Orders were to stand by here. No booze, no sneaking off.
Duh, you're all boring.
You're being arrested for assault. Judging by the look on this guard's face, you're getting off lightly.
These guys like they're about to beat each other up. Damn. Looks like I'm going to get attacked by about 10,000 mobs. Judging by the top of my screen. I was like, what the hell? Hold on a second. Cat's being an asshole.
Here we go again.
But she didn't double. Ah! That's okay. That's alright.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Blood follows me everywhere. One versus 20. How many is it? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count about 8. I count about 8 so far. I don't know what those guys are doing, man. Can I not reach him? Oh, 11 damage, nice. Here they okay, they're getting close now. Now they're getting close. Getting close.
You've made a grave mistake.
Oh, get out of here. You've made a grave mistake. He's climbing. Where is that lead? Where's that at? That's. Oh, he's coming across to the other. Okay, they're all stacking in that room. Okay, okay. He's coming up behind me, right? Yeah, up behind me. Oh, Biff. Here they come, here they come. Stop, 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 stop. Shit, she's wrong. She's on me. Night Warden Mintharo. Crap. True soul of the absolute. Oh, it didn't work. Son of a crap. Oh, you think so? That's okay. Well, I wasn't. Yeah, I kept trying to stealth, but it's okay. I was trying to pull him off the side there, Blue, but they didn't. It didn't work. It just knocked him down. It didn't actually pull him off. Pull him. So, yeah. We didn't really start this fight with the best buffs either. I could have buffed up more. These little guys don't concern me as the level. It's that one mob who's coming up with a 70 hit. I do have Thunderwave, yes. Ooh, 10, nice. but I don't know if it's gonna knock him off. Vow of enmity. What the hell's that? Jeez. I don't think I can knock him off Thunder Wave. I think the size of the you know, like these little like ropes and stuff will prevent him from, unless I disengage and like try to move over here maybe. And even then, I don't think it'll work. I could try it. We got one of them. Actually, I probably should have used a healing potion there. Like her. I wish I didn't have my back facing her either. I don't know if that makes a difference, but it feels like it does in this game. I don't like my back sitting here. I'm gonna probably disengage and move around over here. I would prefer to be over here than in between these two. Do I get 2 bonus? Oh, is it my turn? Well, this is a bonus action, right? I don't like the position.
One day, I'll catch a break.
I'm gonna move here. I didn't like that position. She's getting like 2 attacks per turn. You see that? She must have taken like a potion of haste or something. Or is she dual? I think she's dual wielding. That's why. She's got multiple attacks against me. Could do Radiance of Dawn. Yeah, that's a good one. That's all we can do. Radiance Dawn's always a nice one. I'd like to get a... I need to get another concentration spell up. Yeah, you don't use it once per long rest, I think? Damn it. Jesus, I hate that guy. I hate that girl. She's kicking my butt. Stop. Waiting, waiting. Shit. This guy's just like a little sniper. He's like sniping me. Oh, good healing potion. Good healing potion. Doing that. I can't get all three. Thinking. What do we got? Oh, we got 4. Burn in hell. Oh shit. I could do, yes. Nah, Thunderweb's not necessary. I mean, we just gotta keep our health up. Yeah, he didn't let the only thing I'm worried about is the big mob, because her multiple attacks, if she crits twice, I'm dead. It's like, just please don't double crit. Nice, 10 damage, that's good. Look at that, she healed herself for 24. But that took all her moves though. But she healed herself for 24. Shit. 24, man. I was getting her pretty low. She was down to like 22 health. Miss! Do we want to risk like not healing this round? Probably not. Let's just do regular healing. What's this guy got? 15. I was hoping to do more damage than that. Actually, I probably should have done the flames because I could have hit both. That was stupid. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. That was a stupid shot there. I messed up. Although that spell does have the capability to do really good damage. Yeah, I don't know if I could have got both. I probably could have. How was it? Man, it's my turn. Oh, it's my turn. Oh, it's this one. I was going to say, how's it my turn already? What's he at? 7? Let's see if we can take him out. Ooh, not quite. Nimble. Nimble. Oh, she's trying not doing damage now. She's just buffing. Dip, look. We can dip it in the fireball. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, see, I can't get both. So that last, yeah, yeah, you can dip it to the flaming spear. It's awesome. What do we got? Scroll silence. Scroll up magic missile. Oh, wait, green already covers the target. I've been wanting to use that one, but I'm not going to use that here. Scroll of blur. Your body becomes blurred. Attackers have disadvantage. I am now blurred. Oh no, it's a concentration. My fireball went away. No. I always forget about concentration spells. Oh, that sucks. That totally sucks. Because now I'm gonna have to resummon the fireball, and or I could stay blurred, but I don't know how long it lasts. It says 10 turns. Yeah, that kind of sucks actually. Oh yes, move away. Yes, move away from me. If she moves away, I'll get better shots with my arrows. Well, I might even be able to put the fireball between me and her. That would be really good, actually. I don't know if I can do it, though. He's got 1 health, that guy. Nah, it's not gonna let me. Let me put it here. she's coming. No, no. What I didn't want her to do. I didn't want her to come up close to me. Shit. She's the only threat. Disengage is action, yeah. Damn, look at that damage. Fuck. She hits hard. Ooh, but look, Loviatar's blessing. I'm basking Loviatar's love now. Nice. Oh, but she broke my concentration. Bitch. Now we're getting into some scary territory. 6. She could kill me on this turn. If she does a double attack and lands, I'll be dead. I could have healed myself if I wanted there, probably. But I didn't want to. I could have popped in at Cure Wounds. Oh, she's moving away. Oh, critical hit. Oh, 3 health! Jesus. I hate that girl. Oh my god, that would have killed me. That would have killed me. Shit, I can't believe we hit. Man, fighting for our lives here. I don't think we're gonna win this one, guys. I think I'm going down on this fight. Almost like it's some sort of, almost like it's some sort of lucky roll. Lucky like crit or something. Because every turn I'm wasting potions just trying to get my health back up. I can't do enough damage because I keep having to heal. I don't think so. I can try. Actually, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I don't CC much. If I've got like a scroll of sleep or something. Silence is... Here we go. Scroll of sleep. It's only 2 turns, but that would be enough to maybe let me kill one of these other ones and... I don't know if it's gonna work though. have too many scrolls. It says invalid target. I think it only works on targets up at a certain threshold of health. Yeah, so they have to have 24 health or less, and she's got way more than that when she starts out, so it's not doable. Do I have any scrolls that'll do a lot of damage? We have magic missile, but that's only 6 to 15. Scroll of web. Nah. Would invisibility get me out of this? I don't know if invisibility would get me out or not. Chromatic orb. It's not like an automatic. Invisibility would get me out? It's basically Frodo putting on the ring. Alright, well, let's save the game here, real quick. That way we can always come back and... That way we can always come back and try it in a different way. I've only got one spell slot left, so I want to save that for healing, probably. So I'm thinking we got to use our scrolls to do our damage. I don't know what this Quasit does. Someone familiar with the form of a Quasit that can turn invisible and scare enemies. Can only be cast outside of combat. Okay. Scroll of Grease. Oh. It's like I'm too close to do anything, you know what I mean? Well. Yeah, Magic Missile can't miss. The problem with Guiding Bolt is it has a chance to miss, which really sucks. Which, like, totally sucks. I just wish I could take this guy out. He's got 1 health. Well, I can't take him out here.
Try me.
Get him out of combat. This is one less person to deal with. One less person to deal with. No, I tried to use Mega Magic, but it said it was obstructed. I actually tried that, and it said it was obstructed for some weird reason. Because of where I was standing. But when I used the arrow, she actually stepped 1 step to the right, then shot. That's why it wasn't obstructed. I guess when you're casting a spell... Come on, don't... Damn it. Jesus. Stop hitting me. This girl never misses. She like never misses. Unbelievable. What the hell? Night Maiden Minthar. Night Maiden Minthar is kind of a badass.
Glory!
26 damage, yes. Come on, baby. I already know what spell I'm going to try to finish her off with. I just got to live through this next turn. Just live. Live, damn you, live. Miss. Oh, bonus action. Oh shit, I only got 8 health. There she goes, baby.
Just out with you.
But I had to use like 7 super duper healing potions, and those are not cheap. Those are like 100 gold each, I think. They're not cheap. Once per short rest, when the wielder misses an attack with this weapon, the target is encased in fairy fire. Spider silk armor, stealth +1, boots of striding, athletics +1, nah, and drow leather gloves. Okay, I'm a drow. That's kind of cool. I'm encumbered. Alright, baby. Have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'm probably going to stop playing here in a bit. I got to take a shower and walk the dog. Oh, just for a little bit. Take a break. My head's getting a little bit of a headache because this headset tends to get a little bit heavy. I need to get a lighter headset, but I just love the microphone on this headset too much. Good walk or good work? Oh, good walk. Yeah, I gotta walk the dog. That dog. The cats are good. The cat's Anubis over here is giving me the devil eyes. But she's looking at her bowl. She's looking at me. She's looking at her cat bowl. Looking at me. Looking at her cat bowl. You know, she's giving me the evil eye. They normally get fed around 5, and it's 5:40, so they're about ready to. Hi, Osiris. I'm ready to cut my leg off and eat it for dinner. I think we can start killing these guys. Next turn, we're going to take the rest of these guys out. Although I have no spells left, so maybe... I don't know, man. He's got 1 health. I hate this. This is where the game pisses me off. It's like it's taking forever. There's 2 mobs. How long does it take to figure out their 2 moves? You know what I mean?
Time to press ahead.
I guess the AI in this game needs a lot of work. Like these guys are just standing here. They don't know what to do. They're like, I don't know what to do. I can't figure out how to get to him. They're completely like stuck with plotting the next move.
Open up.
They're just gonna stand there. They're just gonna stand there. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here. because I'm in combat, but these guys aren't trying to attack me. They're just standing there. It's like the AI is running through every possible scenario for these mobs. Yes, Anubis, I know you're hungry. Stop attacking my feet. Okay, why did my keybinds change? So this is another thing about this game that makes me mad, is the keybinds are literally changing. Unless I change that to prove a point, which I might have done. So that was probably me. I apologize. That was probably me. That was indubitably
Better be cautious.
me.
Here we go. Tarot. The Absolute's allies deserve no better.
And this is the war pens. I can't afford to get in a fight here. I'll just get killed. But am I out of combat? Yes, I am. So the one thing I noticed in the game is if you are in combat, like I was there, even though the mobs weren't going anywhere, but I was in combat, all you have to do is go through a door that shuts behind you. And that seems to end combat. So... Actually, I didn't really want to go to camp. I wanted to go to... Let's go to...
Time to press ahead. With haste.
Now, I have no idea now. I don't know if Blue's still watching. I don't have any idea now if I go back to the Goblin camp if they're all going to be aggressive towards me because I just killed a bunch of them. That one's pretty good. I'm trying to create a gelatinous cube image. It's been pretty tough to create, actually. But I think this one's... Except the mob inside the cube doesn't really look like a normal mob. What is that on this person's helmet? If it wasn't for this weird-looking helmet, the cube itself looks really good. Let's go very... Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna log off here in a minute, guys. I gotta take a break.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
We gotta replenish some of the money I just blew and all these potions I just used. Doesn't do that. I mean, my sword does more damage than this. It's bludgeoning though. Once per short rest, when the wielder misses an attack with this weapon, the target is encased in fairy fire. Not a bad thing, but it's not exactly amazing either. Wearing these boots is like walking on cotton clouds. Boots of aid and comfort. When the wearer heals the target, it gains an additional 3 temporary hit points.
Sylvanus... Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvanus be with you.
futures.
All right, I gotta feed the cats, walk the dog. I'll catch you guys
you
later.
just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
I'll catch you guys later, man. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday.
Right now.
Is it Sunday? I think it is, right? Yeah, I don't even know what day it is. All right, man. Peace out, everybody. Hope everybody has a good one.